Welcome back, guys, to Trails of Cold Steel 4, where last episode we finished our journey down Ursula Road to reach St Ursula Medical College. Looking for another classmate within, we started our search for Valerie. However, she instead found us with good timing, as Governor General Rufus Alborea and General Van Dyke made an unexpected visit, as our undercover nurse secreted us away. It turned out that who they were visiting knew of our presence and asked to see us as we were escorted to the VIP ward, finding none other than the recovering Emperor of Erebonia, Eugene III, who asked us to help save the country, with Ash considered completely blameless by he who he had shot. After then meeting with General Van Dyke, who had noticed our presence, who also asked us to help Erebonia while he served it as a soldier he is, we now soon set off on the next leg of our journey. Afterward, General Van Dyke left the hospital. Grace followed soon after, returning to the city. The group then prepared to set off and resume their tasks. Well, that went on far longer than expected, but I suppose it's no time wasted, so long as you found it worth the while. In any case, I have a lot of work I need to get back to. Right, we won't keep you any longer. Thanks again. And good luck with the operation. Not that you need to hear it from me. Ash. As a matter of fact, I don't. A medical professional never gives up, no matter how distant the hope. We'll do whatever we can. Now then, I wish you all the best. Wow, now that's a doctor who's got it all. The other nurses and I will be assisting Dr. Ceylan in any way that we can. So don't worry about the operation. We'll make sure he pulls through. Yeah, thanks. We'll leave him in your capable hands. Now then, should we get back to work ourselves? Our next order of business is visiting the wetlands. Agreed. The area is flush with blue peromaglass, making it our best candidate for the singularity at present. If there are any place around here that screams singularity, that would probably be it. Be careful, guys. I'll stay behind to gather information. Same as Louise and the others. Make sure you and the others don't get into too much trouble for me, okay? You got it. New or old, we're all still part of Class 7 together. The wetlands of Lake Elm should be to the south of the hospital, down Ursula Road. Take care on your journey, okay? Well. Too bad we can't go back and visit him in some respect. Do we want to go check on Mr. Eggs? Poor Mr. Eggs! I heard from Valerie that things haven't been great at Falls Branch campus. I can't believe some of you were called in as witnesses by the Imperial Defense Force and military police. I've been through a lot with Lloyd, so I can imagine how tough it must be for you. I'm worried about Lynn too. If there's anything I could do to help, just let me know. Thank you so much. Me and Lynn were in the same class here at St Ursula, so I took over looking after Nena for her. That was right around the time when Lynn's letters stopped cold. Nena's been diagnosed with a disease that can't be treated through rehabilitation alone. Our new policy is to operate whenever we can, no matter what the risks or how low the chances of success. She must be so scared. I wish I could help her be brave somehow. Wow, operate no matter. That sounds rather cutthroat, but of course there's a lot of places that won't operate if someone's going to die because it will tank their stats. It's just horrible. So she's the only treatment that will work for Nana now. She must be so scared. I wish I could help her be brave somehow. It's Valerie in here then. Nope. What's up, Nurse Stallone? Seems that everyone's changed here. Have they changed in Crossbell? Oh no, I messed up all the medical records again. Mayfair and head nurse Martha are going to get so mad at me. Oh wait, actually, they got moved over to our marker, huh? Oh, I know, I'll get Lynn to help me sort these out. Oh wait, she's been gone for like a while now? Everybody's got their hands way too full to lend to anyone else right now. I'll have to handle this myself. Good thing I've got this hospital survival guide Mayfair wrote me before she left. Okay, time to check out Mayfair's hospital survival guide and handle this myself. Oh no, where did I put it again? All the nurses and doctors are out doing things. That new girl may not be a medical student, but she's just as knowledgeable as one as far as I'm concerned. I she attends Fall's military academy. They must have quite the curriculum if Valerie's any indication. As a matter of fact, my son Kynes just started studying medical science himself. No telling what he'll make of it just yet, but he did go to Romaferia to enroll in medical college. Only a few years ago was he falling in with the wrong crowds and getting into fights. You can only imagine how worried I was for his future. But now he's set off on a journey to discover himself. No father or doctor could be any prouder of his son. Seeing the young people we've got, this reminds me of my son. Between Luke, Jenny and Valerie, there's no shortage of talent among our new recruits. The only reason we'd be able to cope with our staff shortage is because of their massive efforts. You can tell, like, of course, Crossbell's so big in trails, obviously, that they care more about resetting the NPCs and giving them even more dialogue compared to the other areas in, like, you know, Erebonia. I guess that colleague of mine went up to the roof for some fresh air. I should probably go and see how he's doing. He's fine. Where's Eggman? If I just put myself together, none of this would now the capitals, everyone's probably, it's all my fault, all of it. I'm so sorry. Maybe we should return to town at least to talk to Thingy. It's not your fault. You're fine. Hi, patient. Seems the boy across from me got caught up in all that hysteria in Heimdall too. Every night he groans in agony. Poor guy, I feel just awful for him. If only his family would come to visit, I'm sure it'd help ease the pain, if only a little. You mean Dr. Robotnik? Yes, I do. I refuse to say Dr. Eggman for Dr. supposed Robotnik. How's... I mean... Did he really eat them all? In all honesty, even that intern Valerie makes for a better nurse. Not that I'm happy about, not in the slightest. So, no need to change anyone's nurses around or anything, okay? I think he's not okay with the treatment that he's been getting. Dr. Gailey was just here. He said it won't be long until I can leave the hospital. It was a wonderful piece of news, but I hear the streets are full of soldiers now. I just can't shake this feeling of dread over what will happen once I get discharged. Streets are full of soldiers now. I mean, they're not massively filled. There, okay, they are. There's people everywhere. Also, you were the guy that this lady's going to visit, right? There's already plenty of eye candy here in this hospital, and Nurse Cecile, she's more than just that. Whatever guy lucky enough to win her hand in marriage had better understand just what a cat she is. Ah, goddess, I wish it were me. Whatever guy, huh? Things could have been so different. If only... Una seems to be experiencing complex feelings over this. Evidently, something must have happened to Cecile. Another way for you to go, oh, so I should play crossbow games in the future. Not telling you what happened, but saying, oh, something happened, and if you can find out more. There's already plenty of oh, no extra dialogue. Right, well, let's continue the sweep of St. Ursula's and then get on our way. I guess we'll go to Crossbell to at least talk to Patiri. Getting put up in the VIP ward guarantees you'll be treated by the best doctors and nurses this hospital has to offer. Whoever it is, either must be some major elite or gravely ill. I wonder. What about both? No, enough. Now's the time to focus on work and nothing else. I've decided to live a life that won't bring shame to my family. I'm going to do my job properly. You do that. You don't need the spotlight. It's all good. I've been watching former Congressman Gable work, and he's taking it more seriously than I thought he would. I always thought he was nothing more than some scummy politician. But look at him now. None of this hard work will make it into the papers. He's putting in more work than me, that's for sure. Well, once I get it all better, it'll be getting straight back to work. I'll be getting straight back to work indeed. Dr. Salem looks like she has a lot on her mind. It appears so. Probably concentrating on the upcoming surgery. So, you're still here? We apologise for the interruption, Doctor. Not a problem. In fact, I was just thinking that I'd like someone's advice on a certain problem. It's about that patient. Even if he spends most of his time asleep to recover, not having anything to do while he's awake is an issue. So I'm trying to think of something that would make time go by quicker. Do any of you have suggestions? That's actually a tough question. What about a newspaper? Pretty sure he's damn worried about what's going on in the world right now, after all. Ash, you recommend a newspaper? The propaganda-filled Imperial Chronicle? No. Can we get a paper from abroad? Liberal? Liberal Times? That'd be fine. I see your point. That'd probably be quite appreciated. I'll go ahead and request for some newspapers to be arranged. Thank you. Getting pom-pom party on his phone. That's certainly a good idea. Thank you. Time is limited, and we all have to do our best within the finite amount that we do have. Nah, can't go back in the VIP ward. Let's go through here, then into the lobby. Get some pom-pom party. Might mentally exhaust him fast, though. Playing a game like that, maybe. The operation for the VIP seems complicated, but I'm also kind of anxious for the girl after him, who's also scheduled for a major surgery. Nana has a serious condition. She's been hard at work with her rehab, but her chances of her full recovery are looking slim. They decided to change the treatment plan. Right now, the surgery is scheduled for this fall. I hope the Nana can get better quickly, just like Shizuku did. Shizuku? Oh, that's Arios' daughter. She had a problem with her eyes, but thanks to Dr. Salem, she got a little better. Then one day, her eyesight just completely healed. It was a miracle. It seems a little improper for a medical expert to just explain something as a miracle, don't you think? How unexpected. Hey, things happen. The body heals itself in weird ways. Everyone's different and all that too. The VIP patient's operation sounds incredibly difficult. I'm anxious, but anyone can do it. Dr. Salem can. There were so many soldiers lined up outside. I didn't like it at all. I heard that Governor General Rufus hasn't returned to his office since the assassination attempt in the capital. It must be something critical if he visited the hospital despite being so busy. Maybe. Don't know if there's any books here at this rate, but it doesn't look like it, does it? Governor General Rufus just left with some huge guidance. What's going on here? I really hope he didn't come to issue any new orders for us after we already went through the whole field medic thing. I'll try to ask Cecile later. Same stuff. By the way, can I fast travel right now? Okay, I can. I was wondering, since it says take the by-road to the wetlands, so I was wondering if maybe leaving the place would have an event happen. That guy with the Governor General was packing some serious muscle. I find it hard to believe that he's come here for treatment. Makes you wonder. His anti-aging drug? His anti-muscle wastage when getting older drug? Steroids. He's so ripped. I feel so much better now that I know my wife is going to be discharged. I think there was a chance she might experience a few side effects, but she seems right as rain for now. I guess that's the level of treatment you could expect from one of the finest hospitals on the continent. That was Governor General Rufus who just passed by, right? He's even more charismatic without screen in the way. Without screen in the way? I mean, not on TV. Mallory! Looking at the patient's care records. Oh, you look like a real nurse head to toe. If you have nothing productive to say, I may not be as skilled as Kyrie, but I'm going to use my experience as a medic as best as I can. I also work to bring you information that could be useful. You got that, Ash? Yeah. Alright, have you heard from Pablo and Gustav from the Modern Music Club? Yes, it seems they're both hard at work, cooperating with some of the other students. I actually have orders from Pablo to think of a new hook for our songs before we meet again. That sounds like Pablo. Yes, I'm just glad everyone's doing well. As for those we haven't been able to contact, I hope they're fine as well. We just need to fully concentrate on what we can, right? Right. If you're heading for the wetlands, make sure you watch out for yourselves. We need to just fully concentrate on what we can, right? Yeah, well, can you tell me, like, the makeup of the enemies so I don't get caught by surprise by a satisfying, like, death blow again? That'd be great. I get so nervous when Governor General Rufus is around. They haven't told me the identity of our VIP patient either. How do you not know? Still, it's not too hard to make an educated guess. There's only so many Imperial elites in need of our care right now. This condition sounds very serious. I really hope the operation goes well. That's the thing, it really is an open secret. It really wouldn't be too hard to put two and two together. Have you heard of the Sailing Company? They're a medical equipment manufacturer in Eartharia, and quite a famous one at that. Our very own Dr. Sailing is, as you might guess, directly related to its founder. It's been nothing short of an honour working under her for so many years. No extra dialogue. There's been a ringing in my ears since this morning. I thought I should get it looked at. It's something like this when living near a hospital comes in handy. I can come in and get a checkup whenever I like. I mean, that might be misuse, I guess. I don't know. Depends how many patients they see in a day. Wow, that injection made my stomach pain go away almost immediately. Didn't you have, like, pain in your chest? Stomach is different. Well, I'll just have to come back for another checkup or two, but I'm sure I'll be A-okay soon enough. What was the diagnosis? Oh, Wonder's back out. There's no emotional payoff for being a field medic, not with all the suffering you have to see before you. Nothing you lose out there can ever be gained back again. Only a fool would want to take on such thankless work. And yet, despite all that, Dr. Lytton still applied to be a field medic. Helping the injured soldiers will help me grow as a person. If he truly means that, then he really is a doctor to his core. I hate to admit it, but honestly, it's downright admirable. So, how's the injury? He said it's probably just some bruising and a sprain. Sorry for making you worry. Worried. I'm relieved, if anything. I'll take a look at how we can change up your diet from here on out. I don't want this happening again. But you need to be careful on your end, too. Wonder, I practically felt a whole clump of my hair go grey threatening over you. Yep. I'll be sure to tell you sooner next time I get hungry. Huh. I appreciate that. Well, it's about time we return to St. Ark. Between you and Kaiser Dice, I've got plenty to think about. I'll need a moment to work out our next steps. At first I thought I was just thrown off by how weird Kaiser Dice had been acting. But I guess I'd gotten so hungry that I started feeling fate. A Nine's rider falling off his horse. Have you ever heard anything more pathetic? I gotta be more careful. Anyhow, I'm starved. Can we stop by that Lectier place outside? I had a feeling you might say that. Oh, me. Just take it easy on your sprain, okay? No rushing. Stomach's not sprained. Suna, I hear you're a student at Thor's Military Academy now? It came up in conversation with your mum. She was here just a short while ago. Wait, does that mean you know the spy behind the assassination attempt? Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to trash them out or anything. I just think it's a shame how that incident took away what should have been your carefree teenage years. I was just worried about how you were all holding up. Thanks, Lan. Sure, they're not the best of days, but that's no reason to feel down. We've got goals and friends to help us get there. I see. That's all of us could really ask for in the end. I mean, technically your teenage years are full of excitement. If death-defying. Oh, it's been a while since we've probably spoken, hasn't it, Lillian? I come back to get my stethoscope, and what do you know? Here we are, bumping right into each other. Oh, no, right. In fact, I was actually just hoping we'd get a chance to talk. Perhaps you've already heard, but, well, let me just come right out and say it. I'd volunteer myself to be a field medic. You're right. I have already heard. I just wish you'd come to talk it over with me first. I mean, we are husband and wife after all. Flora, it's right, Lillian. This is for the best. No wife wants to see her husband shipped off to a war with no end in sight. But with war comes wounded, and what the wounded need most are doctors like us. Doctors like you. I see. Thank you, Flora. You really are the best wife a man could ever ask for. You should already know that by now. I know you won't be deployed for a while, but let me be the first to wish you good luck. Also, still, consult me on things that are going to take place that might affect me too, you dick. Don't be that easy with it. You need to ram that thing home. Flora ended up pretty supportive of me becoming a field medic after all. So much for all that worrying. Even if she'd agree, it's a marriage. You can't just do stuff. Oh, I'm just going to buy like a 20 grand car. Not tell you about it. Flora ended up being pretty supportive of me becoming a field medic after all. So much for all that worrying. I still have some time before we head out for Crossbow. Might as well brush up on my battlefield medicine in the meantime. Lynn and I have been together since our residency days. So it's no surprise to hear he wants to be a field medic. I know his feelings better than anyone after all. But still, I'm glad we were able to talk it over. It gives me a chance to sort out my own. I mean, you didn't really talk it over. You just kind of... be happy. I think we talked everything there. Right. Well, I don't thought Governor General Rufus would visit our hospital. He's a hard man to predict. The moment I think he's about to make his return to the city, he heads in the opposite direction. Perhaps that means he's not as busy as he makes himself out to be, but what a show the man makes. The opposite direction from the city. The only thing out there is the wetlands. There must be something important there if he's making a personal appearance. Definitely something to keep in mind. It's somewhat concerning, but for now, let's focus on resolving the singularity. We should head for the wetlands ourselves. Ooh. So, final destination? Mishelam Wonderland? No, I didn't check out the room. Practicing the piano could double as therapy for my hand too, but apparently that's not enough to make it better. I'll have to get surgery too. If I take even one day off from practice, I'll lose my edge. So I really need to practice, but my left arm just won't listen to me. What do I do now, Lind? Nose. Use your nose. Just on the keyboard. My old lady here stumbled on a step at home. Now she's in here for a broken arm and leg. An old woman's bones are more fragile than a twig, it seems. Stop hassling me. I can't help breaking a bone or two. Oh, enough about that. Did you bring everything I asked you for? Yeah. One set of sexy lingerie coming right up. Lace frills and all. Lingerie? I can't wear this at my age. Why would I even need this? Again with a belly aching. Yeah, that's a fashionable clothes, so I brought them. I just don't know what goes on in the head of yours sometimes. You're supposed to see you in lingerie. He loves you still. Inappropriate place with a child right there, though. Even if you shut those curtains. Inappropriate. These old people. Don't they realize that after a certain age you're no longer able to have sex? God. Otherwise people cringe at them having an actual relationship. How dare they do such things? Right, so from this point we can easily make it onwards, but we are now going to skip all the way back to the RF group, and we're going to check back from Crossbell. We're going to talk to Pateri at the very least. I want to know if the dialogue's changed. I think I know my perfect guide for finding out if the dialogue's changed. So the central square. I'm going to exchange this small amount here for the tiniest extra amount. And everyone's in the same position in here. That's a hopeful first sign. Right. Everyone's in the same positions here as well. Yes! Good! Good, 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 good! Same dialogue! The dialogue is the same! Excelente. So from here, let's go to the entertainment district. Let's go to Imelda's antique shop. That was a 3-person sampler. I know that's not massive, but let's offer select beef stroganoff.
Sorry for the trouble.
You're not hungry, so you'll have it later. I hope all this food isn't just going cold.
If you ain't buying, then get out.
So if I want dark pendulums to prevent death flow, I have to go here.
Come again.
Let's go to 9 Valley Exchange. See if I can make a Holy Sphere. I would like some more fishing bait. I have 17 new materials, so I should be able to make something. So Holy Spheres cost 4. That has prevent death blow 2. I do wonder if I should buy another dark pendulum and make it into a dark emblem for the extra speed. I think that might be what I do. Well, I won't pile up in Raquel. I'll be out there on business for a while. Things used to be so much easier with doing around. I'll tell you that. That's the same. If you want something that'll be quick about, I don't have all day. So we need to go talk to Pateri as well. And that should be it. Is that small amount of new material normal? I feel like it's supposed to have 100 by this point. Well, I have spent it on, you know, some stuff. Like making quartzes and evergreen and that. Evergreen cost like 45, didn't it?
What'll it be?
I have been spending my new material.
Come again.
Alright, I'm going to make sure that that isn't a problem anymore. But I have been spending it. Only 45. How much is a green pendulum, actually? Is it 60? Oh, evergreen, sorry. 60. Evergreen is 60. That's a bit much. Right, I have that because I've now got the Holy Sphere on you, so I'll give you that. So now you've got speed plus 10, which is great for you because now you can cast even faster. And now you can have the Holy Sphere back. So that works for me. So again, I've kind of nuked my supply of U material. All to prevent enemies with an annoying ability that puts me closer to death than anything could possibly be. Also, I need to buy some fishing bait. I will buy a lot. That's a lot of money for fishing bait. Right, Patiri. Oh wait, where's Patiri now? Was Patiri in the station street? That's where she was last. I think we found your little friend. But I don't think there's going to be actually any event. Nope. Nope. So dialogue has not moved on in Crossbell whatsoever. That is the good times. We can now move on. Let's go to the entrance of the medical college and then walk from there. Job done. Got a couple more upgrades too. Could have probably done some slots on top of that. Nice. I don't think there was anything else back in Crossbell for me to care about. But I also now have fishing bait to last me for a while.
According to the map, we'll reach the wetlands if we go left from here.
How much of a dungeon crawl is it, I wonder? No, I am. Ba-dum-bum. Ooh. Oh. Are you telling me we haven't burnt this place to the ground? The higher elements will definitely be at play then. Look at all this blue pleroma grass. It has an ethereal quality to it. It's pretty different from the black kind. I agree. I don't feel any kind of malevolence coming from it. The hell? You could pick up on something like that. I heard something about colours representing different kinds of mana before. We should search the area. This stuff's not here by coincidence. There has to be some clue about the singularity. Alright, let's get started. Alright, where are we heading? Just ahead at the moment. I thought it was a big fish, but it was just like some kind of reflection. There! All of a sudden you've got all that quiet music and then suddenly Una goes, there! Ooh, this music seems to be building up to something. Wouldn't you say? I'm a bit worried, actually. What's here? Ah! Ah! Hold on, everyone. Does no one else have eyes? I mean, that's not what I was worried about. There's a big thing. That's the Imperial Defense Force, a security division under the Governor General's office. We've got very wet feet. They're keeping the area under pretty strict watch. Why are the Governor General's forces sealing off this place? That bastard. Did he come straight here from the hospital? And just what the hell is that? Yeah, that's what I was looking at. It looks like a Panzer soldier. I don't recall seeing a type like this in the Intelligence Division's database. Something seems way off about it. Almost gives me the chills. I remember hearing RF was in the process of developing a new model. Could that be what this is? I suppose we won't be going through here anytime soon. At this rate, we won't be able to investigate the singularity, let alone get the Michelin. Then what do we do? I'm sure we'll come up with something. Let's go somewhere else and think it over. That is what I was thinking. There was no enemies on the path thus far. What are we supposed to do now? Still getting close with things like this. We need to think out an appropriate strategy. I went back and I was going to go back anyway in the end. It was suspicious when there was no enemies like right here with these rocks. And then in that next circular section, there was nothing either. I was like, where's the treasure chests? Well, can't we just use our soldats to, like, fly over the border? Oh, I wonder if that's Valerie. I guess we'd be seen. Or would we? Hello, Una Crawford speaking.
Okay, looks like we're connected. How's it going on your end? Mind turning the video on?
Huh. I know that voice. Is that really Stark?
Hey there, Class 7. Sorry for calling you out of the blue like this. I'm at St Ursula Hospital right now. Can I get you to come back and meet me?
Sure thing, Stark. Sure thing. You just arrived then, I take it. Oh, a boat! How handy. I'm finally here. Sorry for calling you out like this. Don't worry about us. Where have you been all this time? I'd heard that you had come to Crossbell. I was out collecting data from various regions and happened to catch wind of your exploits. None of the others told me everything. Oh, and you're gonna need this. A normal boat. It would be impossible to break through the Imperial Defense Force head on, and riding up the shore in this thing's only going to attract more attention. But if you cross through Michelin, then you might have a chance of breaking through the blockade. Ah! That's right, the south of Michelin opens out into the wetlands. Wow, you really thought this through. Well, slow your roll there, lover boy. You did all this for us. What's your angle, huh? I think that's just the way Stark is. Nobody makes a plan like he does. Things are starting to look up, huh? When you're ready, let's head out. When we leave, we won't be able to come back for a while. We should make sure we're ready. I guess the fact that I've gone back to Crossbow has actually made sure I'm somewhat ready. Unless all the dialogue has changed, you reckon? Kind of generally just let... No, he hasn't. He's just changed position. I didn't expect Stark to take all the preparations this far. I suppose you could say he's the same as ever, but it's really quite impressive. I know what you mean. When he does something, he does it right. I'm kind of relieved things ended up the way I thought they might. It'd be pretty pathetic to have dragged this out, only for it to be unnecessary. Well, if that had been the case, I'd have just moved on to the next possible action. I really am glad to have you with us. As expected from the leader of the supply team. In any case, I'm just glad I could help out. I would have provided more supplies if I could. It's just the boat, though. I'm really sorry about that. Just the boat. Hey, don't worry about it. The boat's more than enough. It's not like boats scare at your butt. I'm happy with just a boat. The entire bench moved? Yeah, what benches move? Are you saying me? Well, except it looks like very much one that would be riveted in the ground a bit. But still, are you telling me like his character model is actually the chair? He doesn't actually have a standing up character model. He's just Benchman. We should change his name. Benches can be moved. Come on. Just get out of my way. I need to stand here, but I'm looking out. Get out the way, says Stark, and then he just does it. Valerie gives him a cold, withering stare. Off we go then, I guess. The boat is ready to leave wherever you are. Think you're ready to head out? I did check Crossbell. I think we're okay. Maybe I haven't done enough of a Crossbell check. Maybe now is when Crossbell changes. When you're out for Michelin, you won't be able to move to another location for a while, so be careful. I'm taking the plunge. I'm not going to keep checking back every 2 seconds. I can't do that to us. I can't. We have to go. Take care, Class 7. It seems a certain Governor General didn't return to the city but went towards the wetlands. Be careful out there. Yuna's driving. Thank you, both of you. See you later. I guess Yuna has experience. So I guess we should also look in the direction of the wetlands. Let's try contacting Louise and Freddy again. Understood. Leave it to me.
What a curious turn of fate. I'll let the direwolf deal with Yin for now. I have my own business to attend to. I must return the love my lady has shown me after all.
She'd off show too much. Chat appreciates though. You horn dogs! Stop it! I missed the maid dress too. With the voice, it gave innocence and malevolence behind it. Do you know what I mean? No abnormalities detected in the wetlands. It seems we've escaped their notice. This certainly is a lovely route Stark secured for us. Let's continue along our detour to Mishelam, shall we? You got it! You five really are a remarkable bunch. The branch campus must be filled with kids just like you. You said it, they're just as good as any class on the main campus. I'll admit, the branch campus has no shortage of extraordinary individuals. Our instructors especially. Their guidance serves as a foundation for us all. Honestly, it's kind of amazing how much we've improved in just a few months' training. It's thanks to that training that we can now work together to find our instructor. And once we do, we'll show him just how much our skills have grown. Though I'd love to show him how much I've grown in other ways too while I'm at it. Seriously, will you cut it out already? I don't think she'd be the egret we know if she did. Look at Altina's eyes as well. They're pretty relaxed considering the circumstances. Maybe so, but that's how you know they're part of Class 7. We get to go to Mishelam Wonderland! Our dreams have been answered. Phew, thank goodness we arrived without too much trouble. So this is it then. Mishelam Wonderland, the amusement park of legend. I can see something moving in the distance. Oh, that's the Ferris wheel. It's got a bunch of gondolas you can sit and watch the scenery from. I see. That sounds as though it could be fun. Objectively speaking, you can fly around on your... Ah, so the little bunny knows what fun is after all. Attractions aside, we can't just loiter around here. We'll be spotted. Yeah, you're right. Let's go take a look inside Mishelam Center. It's just up ahead. And so, no dungeons, no battles. Which is why we had that shrine and that boss, right? But NPCs galore.
Oh, I spy some fish.
Gotta fish it up at Michelin.
There. I got one? I got a good one.
It's a big old crab.
Check it out.
Don't let it. Clap your fingers. That would hurt.
There. I got one. Nice.
Are there going to be new species or not? The Mishelam Wonderland looks more boring than you imagined.
Good, huh?
Well, sorry that it didn't meet your expectations when we haven't even gone in yet.
There. I got one. Nice.
Fish it up at Michelin. Boo. No, yeah, we're not actually. We're just staying at the entrance. We've just gone to a fishing trip. This is like me being a parent and saying, "Hey kids, we're going to Mishelam Wonderland," and then we just stay at the entrance the whole time. I said we're going to Mishelam Wonderland. I didn't say we're going inside of Mishelam Wonderland. Got them kids good.
I did it.
Alright, doesn't look like there's any new species. He says on a sample of 4. Very scientific method, you know. No. Ah, such a wonderfully salty breeze. Weather like this is perfect for tossing a few lines. See, he agrees. Does John? That's why he comes to Michelin. Now, where did my fishing rod get off to go? Oh, wait, I believe you were holding it. Yeah, I was like, what? You also appear to already be fishing as we speak. Oh, yes, that's right. I came here for a spot of tour of fishing. Well, aren't you a little dear for reminding me? Thank you. You're welcome, I think. Saltgeese has already flown the coop by the look of it. But despite his age, he has a very firm grip on his rod. Okay, Muse? Oh, these old ears must be hearing things again. Now the voices of hustle and bustle. Sounds just like Michelin. That would be because you are currently in Michelin. Oh, is that right? The old memory isn't quite what it used to be back in the day, you know. Okay. Sure. I think he stood out in the sun too long. He's wearing a hat, but still. Mishelam Center is right at the top of the slope. Watch your step as you make your way up. No stopping on the slope at any time, please. Just make your way straight up to Mishelam Center. I wonder how much the rides cost. That's a worry. Welcome to Mishelam. Leave your stress and troubles on board and come ashore to the lap of luxury. Right up the slope is Mishelam Center. Once inside, just head to the beach on your right to soak in some sand, sun, and sea. Or if you'd rather have your fun aground, go straight through instead. You just might stumble into the fantastical world of Mishelam Wonderland. Hey, can I unload on you for a sec? See, I have a daughter. Her name's Mimi. But ever since I got transferred from city tours to Mishelam, I've been getting home to her later and later. I've barely been able to see her, let alone hold a conversation together. I feel just terrible about it. I really am a lousy mother, aren't I? That's what I want to hear when I enter a theme park. That's exactly the kind of dialogue I expect. There's this cat who used to live in the SSS building. My daughter just can't get enough of him. But a feline friend won't make up for the fact that I'm not there. She must get so lonely on her own. I mean, she's starting to forget stuff. It's been ages since we last came to Michelin, hasn't it? About 3 years now. That was the day I first confessed to you. That's right. I remember it like it was just yesterday. We'll make sure today ends up just as special. The plan was to come back as a family once we had a kid together. That is, before I got conscripted. It's all we can do to enjoy ourselves before the big day arrives. Mishelam holds a lot of sentimental value to us. Every day we spend here is full of unforgettable memories, and today will surely be no different. Those two we saw in the harbour before, right? My wife and I decided to take a trip on the Mishelam cruise, and I'm glad we did. The view of the lake from here was just spectacular. Now I get why everyone's so keen on buying a villa here. How much does the villa cost? I wasn't expecting much from that cruise ship, but it was actually surprisingly comfortable. The chairs were so soft and plush, and the boat was squeaky clean as could be. Look, I even got this adorable little Mishi pamphlet, see? People always speak so highly of Michelin back in the Empire, and now I know why. Taking a trip to Mishelam Wonderland is a lot different than, say, going to the theatre or the opera. An experience like this is unheard of for Erebonians like us. It was never that far away. Mishelam Wonderland's got a lot more accessible now that Crossbell's become an imperial province. They're bound to get a good flow of customers in from the Empire today. I mean, it could have been accessible as well if you weren't evil. Elizabeth. Meow. Oh dear, my apologies, miss. We didn't mean to disturb your afternoon nap. I've seen this cat before. She likes to hang around the place a lot. I'm guessing her owner probably lives in one of the villas nearby. Meow. Elizabeth Sue. Today marks my 400th trip to Mishelam Wonderland. Of course, that's no big deal at all for a true Michelamite. Okay, time to get my daily fix of fantastical wonderment. I mean, do you have a job? 400. Over what period of time? My heart's pounding already, and this is just the entrance to the entrance. That's how you know you're in for some fun. I mean, sure. I wonder what the longest period of time that she has last been to Michelin is, so she's trying to leave it for a bit to cleanse her palate. Huh, weird. For a second I could have sworn I saw... It's busier in here than I had expected. Right, you never imagine a war was about to start. Then again, I guess there are some people in uniforms milling around. Precisely because the war is about to start, I'd assume. Perhaps they've given out complimentary tickets to soldiers upon conscription. And will spend some time with their loved ones before they get shipped off to war, huh? Yeah, but not just that. The Empire wants to show it can keep day-to-day life going, even in times of war. It's more of a PR power play than anything else. Does it really go that deep? They're trying to stoke national pride, is that it? Yes, it's all just another part of the war effort. In any case, gathering intelligence is our main priority for now. Your father is employed someplace around here, correct? Yep, he works for the resort hotel. Planning, zoning, that sort of stuff. If anyone knows a good route to the wetlands, it's probably him. Let's go scope out that hotel to start then. Gonna meet Eunice Dad! Now, in the meantime, of course, we've got like 15 billion people to talk to. So let's get to work. Mum, Dad, thanks for coming to meet with me. Oh, now, we're just glad you're doing okay. It's just me, or have you put some muscle on those bones? I'm bulking them a lot more than I'd like, actually. Those boot camps can get pretty grueling. Ha ha! I knew they were pushing you boys too hard. I'm gonna need to have a word or two with your supervisor. No, honey, remember your blood pressure. Let's try and enjoy ourselves as family, just for today, huh? Honestly, it kind of feels good seeing my dad worry about me so much. My mum's right, I need to set all this war and army business aside and just enjoy myself for a day. I need some fun memories to take to the front lines with me, to keep my spirits up when things are looking bleak, you know? Of course I'm worried, he's my little boy, but I guess she's right. Today's supposed to be fun after all. We better go check into the hotel as soon as we can. Gracious, this husband of mine, always running himself up at the drop of a hat. As long as we manage to make the most of the time we have today, it's more than enough for me. Whee! Chase it! That's something like kids would do if they saw something like this, wouldn't they? They'd chase it round. I'm already aware of the myriad amenities offered at the Mishelam Centre. It has it all, you see. Boutiques to jewelry stores, hotels to restaurants, everything you need to maximise your vacation experience. There's even a guest house by the villas and a magnificent beach besides. You'll be hard-pressed finding something to complain about, I'm sure. Most visitors make a beeline for the parks, but you mustn't forget to enjoy the rest of the resort as well. I'm going to the beach. My brother's been all down the dumps ever since he had to join the army. I figured coming to Michelin might help shake his funk, and I think I figured right. A little long-distance marathon at every ride, stand, and attraction they've got should be just the thing to refresh the soul. These are the dark times we're living in, yet the lights here at Michelin never seem to fade. My sister practically had to drag me all the way over here. But in the end, I'm glad she did. I'm actually starting to come around a bit. We should go and check out Missy's show, after we ride the horror coaster, of course. And then we can go here, then there, and oh, we can grab a bite to eat over here, and then... Alright, I hear ya. We can go wherever you like, okay? No double. My boyfriend told me to wait here while he went to the bathroom, but then I saw him going in St Ursula instead, which means he must be picking out a gift for me. I want a bit of sparkle to it, if you catch my drift. Oh, I just can't wait. Ooh, can I watch? I'll be that annoying guy who jumps in the wedding photo, walks past, doesn't pay attention. But mind you, if you're taking photos out in the outdoors and someone walks into you for a shot, it's your fault. He's really taking his time picking out a gem, isn't he? But I don't mind. I'll wait for as long as it takes. You'll find the luxurious villa grounds on the other side of that door. Rows and rows of lavish chateaux, far from the reach of commoners like yourselves. But ever since the Empire made us a part of them, their nobles have been snapping those villas up left and right. Poppycock, I've already had a villa here for years. At the very least, I'm certainly cut from a different cloth than those sheeple. I know Michelin like my own backyard, which as it so happens, is right here in Michelin. I'd be more than happy to help guide your way, should you ever find yourself lost. Way leads to the villa grounds. Damn, they even got villas lined up out here. While this place was meant to be an all-inclusive resort from the start, the villa grounds were just part of the design. It also has a guest house for visiting dignitaries, but I doubt we'll find much reason to go there ourselves. Why not? Let me go. We should probably go ask around for my dad at the hotel first. The manager on duty might know where he is. Okay, so we're definitely going to have to talk to the dad before we go and explore Michelin properly. So now that we're at Michelin, where should we start the fun? Oh, I know. Let's go take a dip at the beach. Everyone in town's been wound up so tight it's starting to stress me out. Ah, sounds like a good idea to me. Want to head over there right now then? You know it, a good swim would wash that icky doom and gloom right off. Wait, we didn't bring any swimsuits. Think we can rent some? Of course we can. They've got a ton. What do you think? Should we go cute or sexy? You should go out in a nun's habit. Both cute and sexy. We should probably go ask around for my dad at the hotel first. The manager on duty might know where he is. Nope, can't go anywhere else. They say less is more, you know. Or, wait a second, more is less? I don't know! That's the wrong way around. That makes it sound like I'm telling you to wear the skimpiest swimsuit possible. Okay, we got this. All our troubles are lifetime away. Now let's go live it up. Ah, I can't do this. The second I saw an Imperial soldier, it'll come flooding back. I'll probably end up drafted too. No way I'll make it home if I get conscripted. But hey, get out already. You're getting me all nervous now too. Ah, okay, let's try this again. Just let your worries drift away. Yeah, you're right. We have to get over this. At least for today. Empire what? Conscription who? Whatever. Let's get a Mishelam Wonderland already. We promised each other we'd throw all our worries aside and go enjoy ourselves today. Empire what? Conscription who? Whatever. I'm gonna go have myself some fun. Michette's gonna get real mad if she catches me sulking in the park. I just gotta think happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. You're really upset, so you're really worried about, like, insulting or upsetting Michette, are you? You can't be unhappy in my park. Send me to the dungeon. The dungeon's a bouncy castle. Oh, that'd be a great idea. Can't not smile after being on the bouncy castle as a timeout. Welcome to Hotel Delfinia! Not Hotel Delfino, then. Can I help you with your luggage? We're not here to stay, so please don't worry. Oh, I see. That's a shame. It's already been 1 month since I started working here. I'm really good at cleaning rooms, but I'm not doing a great job at the customer service part. Oh, I want to get to the rest area as quick as possible. Do you just want to have a wee? Dad! I know there's literally, I should go to the desk. This hotel's on the luxurious side, so it can be pricey. We have a lot of Imperial nobles coming to stay, and that brings a whole raft of problems. They call about every little thing. Not enough free toiletries, get me the chef, blah blah, you get the picture. Oh, I'm just not enjoying working here anymore. Oh, I really don't have that much enthusiasm for my job right now. What if Citrus would like to switch job with me? Citrus Fresh. This room has a great view. The decor and the furniture are all very tasteful. It's like we're staying in a noble's residence. Once we freshen up, perhaps we should head to Wonderland. This might be their standard room, but it's fairly extravagant. I think I've been underestimating Crossbell's accommodations. Fairly extravagant indeed. 2 single beds or 2 doubles? Would you say it's a double or a single? Or it's kind of weird. Wow, this bed is super soft. If I get used to this bed, I'll never be able to sleep on my thin mattress again. It doesn't look tall enough. Only 2 single beds for you people. No nookie in our resort. Whee! So bouncy! He's in the timeout place. Well, only leaves a couple of people to speak to before we do our event. If you would like a room tonight, please speak with manager Hagar. Hagar? The VIP floor is completely booked today, but we still have some standard rooms available. However, it is likely these rooms will be completely booked by this evening, so I recommend you make reservations soon. Rooms are ready. I'm not really worried about Laurier. It's Lottie that worries me. She's really lacking drive. I wonder if she'll complete all the duties this time. I do not have Sharon's outfit on the brain regarding the swimsuits, no. I was shocked. I only booked a room for the heck of it, but this is pretty impressive. A real 5-star experience requires the room to be fully decked out and the room service to be top-notch. First I'll take a look through the brochures in the room. If it hadn't been for the special tickets, I don't think I'd have come to the theme park. But now that I'm here, there really is a lot to do. Not just the quality of the hotel. Oh well, he's gonna put a review on TripAdvisor or whatever, isn't he? He's one of them. Welcome. Do you have a reservation? No, I wanted to talk to my father. Is Matthew Crawford available? Mr. Crawford from planning. So you're the daughter he speaks so fondly of. I'm afraid you came at a bad time. Huh? We've had more guests in Michelin than we expected over the past few days. The planning director has been busy checking on our various facilities. He's probably out on an inspection right now. I see. So it isn't due to the threat of war, but because there is a sudden influx of visitors. I'm sorry I cannot help you, but I can contact you as soon as he returns. That would be great. Thanks so much. What should we do now? We could wait here, but we'd probably be waiting around all day, though. We'd better off just finding a direct route to the wetland ourselves. I've been to Mishelam a lot, but I never once heard about any wetlands close by. It was probably so guests wouldn't wander into trouble. If that's the case, we should definitely ask Mr. Crawford. Yeah, my dad's been working here since day 1. Well, there's nothing else for it. We'll have to use our heads and find your father ourselves. We need to be systematic in the search. This is a large area, after all. Let's start by looking around the nearby shops. I can rest if I need to recover some of that CP loss, except my CP loss isn't even that bad now. How much does it cost to rest? Sure. May as well enjoy the amenities.
Just what I needed.
Mr. Crawford is a very popular man. All the staff across the park love him. I don't have any idea where he might be now. If you ask the staff, you might be able to track him down. I'm sorry, I can't be of any more help. If he does come back here, I'll contact you right away. Right, time to go search for Daddy. My question is, where's the marker on the map that tells me to go a direction specifically? There isn't one. So I guess first of all, I'll check out that shops. Sendrilon. Mishi gear everywhere. Jigsaw puzzles. Engagement stuff if you really want it. I'll buy a full set of Mishi, sure. I'm guessing there are probably like Mishi hang-on things like Mishi there available. I want to get my girlfriend a surprise. It's going to be break the bank, but if I can't spoil her a ton of this, then when can I? I'll take the 50,000 mirror stone and 50,000. 50,000. I can't. I'm sorry, it's just too expensive. I just can't afford it. 50,000 mirror is too much. I could try and look for another gemstone, but all these prices are out of reach. I know, I'll get a Michelin plushie for her instead. Oh, she's got herself so hyped up out there. That's not going to go down well. That's her fault too, though. That is her fault too. But there might be some strife. You're looking for Mr. Crawford. He brought some merchandise from the warehouse about 3 hours ago, but I'm afraid I don't know his current whereabouts. I'm sorry I can't be of more help. No worries. Thank you for letting us know. 3 hours ago. Dude could be anywhere by now. Yeah, it's not much help. You look for Mr. Crawford. Oh, it's saying the same stuff. I was like expecting you to give me actual dialogue. Right, you can buy a Mishap. Oh, you can also buy pendulums here. That's cool and all. I mean, I don't know if I want to buy another one or not. I haven't upgraded all my reds and yellows. Do I even have a red pendulum? Probably not. Anti-confuse is the god pendulum as well. Alright, so Kostelica Boutique next. What's on sale at the boutique? Lots and lots of clothes. Feel free to try on anything you like. I think our clothes will look really good on you. Thanks, but I'm a little busy today. I'll have to decline this time. Oh, that's a real shame. Some of our lines are quite limited. If you have the time, please come back and take a look. I really want to show you guys the stuff they carry here. I'll just have to cross my fingers we can come back someday. That way we'll get to really take our time with things. Our store sells clothes, but we carry a wide range of accessories as well. Please take a look. Would you like one of these handbags, anyone? This boutique stocks all the famous brands. Isn't this sure just spectacular? There's so many designs here that you don't get to see in the capital. It was definitely worth the trip, I'd say. Look at these single block coloured suitcases. They're way too tasteful. It needs to be pink and yellow at the very least. There's so many clothes here. You don't see in the capital. It makes shopping so much fun. Now we'll dress Kurt up in one of them. The next Joshua is truly born. You're looking for Mr. Crawford. He was here about 2.5 hours ago to check if everything was going okay. He seemed like he was in a rush, so I don't know where he is now. Well, thanks for letting us know. 2.5 hours ago. We need more recent information. Why don't we try another store? So you've got boots, rider boots, with massive amounts of evasion on them. That said, big amount of evasion, sure. Massive defense now. I'll buy one just in case, because if you evade everything, you don't need defense anymore. That's kind of the be-all and end-all with it, isn't it? Of course, evade and magic evade are two different things, but... Well, those boots don't do much on the ADF side of thing. Oh, probably to Restaurant Fortuna next. Is there another recipe I can get here? Make everyone a dodge tank. Everyone will dodge. With shining, anything is possible. Wow, quite a lot of people here. In fact, my quest is here. I mean, something's here. Shall I go to the beach first then? Let's go through Mishelam Station and then go to the restaurant. Oh, you're looking for Mr. Crawford. Oh, let's see. He brought in some new swimsuits for us about 2 hours ago. Pretty sure he headed off somewhere else after that. I see. Thanks for all the help. That was 2 hours ago. He could be almost anywhere by now. This information desk didn't prove particularly informational in the end. Unfortunately so. Let's try someplace else. You failed at your name. Quit your job. Mr. Crawford, it was about 2 hours ago. Yeah, not too sure where he went off. That guy's been in it non-stop recently. You have to pick up your feet if you want to catch up with him. Welcome to Mishelam, the premier resort destination for... Oh, you're looking for Mr. Crawford. I'm very sorry, but I only just came on my shift. You should ask one of our staff members by the beach. They might know where he is. Yay, Mishelam time! Mishelam time! Where's Mishy? I don't see him. I'm holding him hostage. You have to pay the 100,000 mirror. Finally, the train was fine and all, but this is where the fun really starts. I can't believe the beach is this close to the station. Right? It's so much more convenient than coming here by ship. Alright kids, no time to waste. Come on, up and at 'em. Where'd Mishy go? Mishy, where are you? I was just going to go on some rides today, but you know what? The beach sounds pretty rad too. Doesn't know that they're listening to you. It's been a long time since we last came to Michelin. You can only imagine how excited the kids are. Honestly, those kids of mine can't sit still for 1 second. Won't be long before I'm back at the reception desk to pick up my strays. You hear that? Your strays now. Do you need adoption? You've been given up. Alright, so no red marker here. Let's check out the beach! Oh, there's a place over here too. This is a locked door with a passcode bit next to it.